Sponsored by Shushti Gardens, your paradise home in Ahmedabad.
From London, you are watching Eurospice.
कितना और आज के Eurospice program में Prog आपका स्वागत करता है. And we welcome you to today's program of Eurospice, which is coming from London. And to be more specific, I'm actually in Southall, which is one of the first settlements for many Asians who came to the UK. And today's program, we're going to be having a special spice chat for you today. And we've got two subjects. First, we're going to be discussing the subject of whether you think a woman's place is in the home. And later on, we're also visiting a Garba Dhandia function, where we're going to be asking some people where they would really like to live if they were given the choice. But before that, we've got our special spice chat for you as well, and we've got our trip to India, which a lot of you are enjoying, so there's more clips coming. So I'm not going to take up any more of your time. We're going to get the show on the road. We're going to see London, we're going to see Southall, we're going to see India, and let's have fun. Hello, excuse me, can I talk to you?
Yeah.
Hi, we're discussing today a subject about whether women should be left at home and they should just stay at home. What are your views on that?
I don't think they should be left at home. I think they should be given all the priority of working and all that.
Sure, why not?
Yes.
Why should we be left at home?
Yeah.
Why? All those live women have been staying at home. Why now?
In our society,
Look at the world. Why we?
So what should the women of today be doing?
Well, they are equal to the men.
they're equal to men.
Especially in England, I think women do more than the men.
You think so?
Yes, I think so.
So you think women have a harder life than men?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
of course they do.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Housework
Definitely.
Yeah.
Men are lazy.
Men are lazy.
Hi, can I talk to you for a couple of minutes?
No.
Why?
No.
Why? I just want to ask you a question.
No, it's okay.
Why? Why? Can you just 2 minutes, just quickly? I won't stop you very long. Do you live locally?
Yes, I do.
Okay, are you out shopping today?
Yes, I am.
Do you normally stay at home during the week?
No, I don't. I work.
Do you think women should stay at home, generally?
Yes, I do.
Why do you think that?
Well, who'd look after their children if women go out to work?
Okay, what about when your children start to grow up and they go to school?
Well, there's enough work to do at home, isn't there?
Hello there, can I talk to you for 2 minutes? No. Please, quickly, just quickly. Do you live local?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me something, right? Can you, this way should work. Can you, I'm going to talk to you, whatever it takes. Even if I have to stop you in the middle of the road. Okay, we're talking about whether women should stay at home. Okay, a woman's place is in the home, because I've just come back from India.
You're talking to the wrong woman then.
Tell me your views. What are your views? Please, just tell me your views. What are they?
Why should women stay at home?
Why shouldn't they?
Men go out.
Why should we?
So what should you be doing?
Same like gents, they're working outside, we should go out and work.
Do you work?
Of course, this is my own business.
This is your own stall?
Yeah.
And how does your husband feel about that?
Oh, we always together.
Right.
Yeah.
And
he don't mind.
Do you think women are having a hard life? Is this your husband?
No, it's my brother.
Oh, he's your brother?
Yeah.
Hello, I was just talking to your sister and she's running away now. She doesn't want to talk to me anymore. We're just talking about whether women should stay at home. A woman's place is in the home. What do you think?
Then what she should do at the home whole day?
Well, I just talked to a young lady and she said there's so much to do, the cooking, the cleaning, the looking after the children.
That's right, but you like then you make like a woman become a housewife, and her brain won't grow up. Stays whole day in the house and doing the whole cooking work and all that. That the ordinary woman you can do it, right? You can hire one woman who can work at the home,
right?
And whose brain can be used in a business. Why don't you use it?
Now, I think some men would say to you, do you want the woman's brain to grow up or do you want the woman's brain to stay as it is? What would you say?
Grow up.
No. Women should be out. Men should be working.
And what should the women be doing?
Women should be doing your shopping.
All day, every day?
Yeah.
Then they'll spend all your money. Then you'll complain.
No, all day long. Just what they have to do the shopping.
Yeah, but what about when they're not doing the shopping? What should they be doing?
Just looking around and see the windows shopping, and they come around in the evening with the husband and have a nice meal.
But isn't that a very easy life then? People are going to say men have a hard life, they have to go and work, and the women are just going out in the shops and the streets.
Well, this is a modern life, isn't it?
You think so?
Yeah.
So we should be modern now and let the women have an easy
We're supposed to be modernized, not like India.
No, I'm sorry, I totally disagree with that because, times have changed and you have to move on with the time.
Are you working?
I do, I'm a manager in a hospital.
Right, so do you think women have got good career opportunities?
I think so, yes.
I think it depends on the husband, but I think women should have equal opportunities. I mean, we're in England, we're not back home.
Right.
And I run my catering business and lots of people, I mean, sometimes if the husband, he can't afford to keep the wife at home, then that's why the women work.
So that's financial pressure, but what if you had the free will to do what you want? What would a woman prefer to do? Stay at home or go out?
No, go out.
I think two people have to support their family. Times have changed. Things are equal now.
Do you think that's because of financial pressure on families then?
Well, it's financial as well, social as well. You cannot live in a society where your wife is at home. I mean, she has to move in a society, and most of the couples, I mean, new generation couples, you'll find them professional, working. They're all old people used to happen. I mean, when husband used to work and wife used to be here, not anymore.
So who's going to do all the housework?
Both share.
Do you think the guys of today know how to do housework?
Well, I do it.
No, he's liar. He don't do
anything
at home. He's liar.
You have to change. I do the shopping, I do the washing. She does the cooking and she does the cleaning.
The husband have to share a part in the house.
Yes. Do you share in the house?
I do share in the house.
What do you do?
I help cook. I help wash.
Is he telling me the truth?
Yeah, I'm telling you the truth.
No, not really. Only sometimes he helps, but
When she's not working, when she's working, I help. When she's not working, I don't help in the house.
We're discussing the topic about whether women should be left at home. Do you think women should just stay at home?
what for?
Exactly. You got something to say about it? What for? You tell me. You don't think women should stay at home?
No, what for?
Well, that's what tradition was, wasn't it?
No, what tradition? You think he can afford to keep the woman at home these days?
So what should we do now?
Huh? No.
Do you think women should progress? They should have a career?
Of course, if they want to. The choice is entirely theirs. If they want to, yes.
Do you have a career?
At the end of it, it comes down to equal rights, and like you can't say a woman's place is in the home. Do you know what I mean? Because if men are allowed to go out and work and go out and do whatever, women should be allowed to do the same thing.
A woman's place is at home. No, I think in this day and age that we've moved on, it's women are coming more and more into sort of like Western society. But I think there's a limit to what you've got. But at the same time, I don't think that the woman's place is at home. They're equals in this day and age.
You know the cart. You know the cart has got two wheels.
Yeah.
And if the wheels are running both smoothly, life can be easy, as simple as that.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, there we have it. So the general view is that women do have a hard life, but they shouldn't be staying at home. They should be allowed to go out at work. And if the cart has two wheels, it can run very smoothly. Do let us know what you think about it. The address at the end of this programme. In today's Spice Search, I'm actually talking to a very prominent businessman who's been settled in England for a number of years and has been very successfully working in the restaurant business. The gentleman is Jeet Oberoi. Jeet, welcome to Eurospice programme. So tell me, how long exactly have you been in the UK?
30 years now.
And have you been in the business for 30 years?
Yes, in the restaurant and catering business.
Right. What were you doing initially before you actually came to UK?
Oh, we started a restaurant in 1970. 69-70.
Right, and that was here in Southall?
In Southall.
Are you a married person?
Yeah, I'm married with children.
Right, and what does your wife do?
She helps me in running of the restaurant.
And your children, what are they doing?
They go to school.
Did you come from India or Kenya?
We come from Kenya, and even in Kenya we had restaurants.
Right, and you thought that there was a need for it 30 years ago in the UK?
Oh yes, there was the need for a good Indian restaurant around.
Right. I understand that your food is very well renowned across London and even outside. What is so special about the food you prepare?
Oh, it is the personal touch, or you can say the spices we use.
Right, and you also specialise in outdoor catering as well?
Oh yeah, we do specialise in outdoor catering.
Right, and tell me a bit about your social life. Obviously, I know the restaurant business takes up most hours of the day, but if you have spare time, what do you enjoy doing?
Oh, I go to health club and play squash or tennis.
So do you think exercising and gym, etc. is...
Exercises, going daily to gym or taking regular exercises is good for health, even if we eat a lot of curries.
And tell me, why did you choose to settle your business in Southall and not anywhere else?
I mean, we had businesses in Wembley, Hounslow, Henwell, but we find Southall is the main Asian market in England.
What do you think about the people of Southall?
Oh, they're nice people, lovely people. We do.
Okay. Something else that today we're talking about, our topic, is the subject of whether a woman's place is in the home. What are your views on that, especially after telling me that your wife is working with you?
I mean, women is everywhere. I mean, they are in all fields, in profession, jobs, and businesses, even in army in India.
Right. Do you think the younger generations that are up and coming now, the professionals, do you think they would carry the same view as you, or do you think they would prefer the wife to stay at home?
I think they'll have same views as mine, and they'll even have better views for women, to be out in the fields, rather than staying at home.
You may have thought that the post office tower, which is now shut in London, was the only place to offer you food at a few hundred feet above the city skyline. But you'd be wrong, because here in the centre of Ahmedabad, we have this revolving restaurant, which in better luxury and air-conditioned atmosphere, with lovely Indian music playing in the background, offers you a traditional Indian menu. And not only that, thank you, you can enjoy the traditional Indian food while also viewing the sights of Ahmedabad.
Gujaratis, you will observe that one of the premier states where you have IIMs, you have architectural schools, you have NID, you have EDI for the Entrepreneur Development Institute of India. In fact, we have a host good of different educational institutions, and specifically the computer part also. There are so many institutes which are in the private sector also who are involved in training, and I don't think that it will be a bottleneck for developing the information technology.
और Ahmedabad is a mecca of architecture in India. यहाँ की स्कूल भी अच्छी है और यहाँ कॉर्बुज़िए भी आए थे. कॉर्बुज़िए ने मकान बनाया है, लुई खान ने मकान बनाया है और यहाँ इंस्टीट्यूशन भी बहुत अच्छी है. So Ahmedabad is known for its academic programs apart from industry. And the School of Architecture here is one of the premier institutions We have exchanges all over the world, exchange programs. In 7-8 institutions we have exchange programs. और इसमें क्या है कि people, who want to do things, they want to have better environment. They really prefer architects.
Gujarat and especially Ahmedabad, it is, I would say, the mecca of institutions, educational institutions. We have the School of Architecture, which has another 7 schools inside, and it is like very famous. Then we have Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad, which is one of the best management institutes in the country and even in Asia. Then we have the National Institute of Design, that is NID, and it has a very good program, very strong program in decoration and interior design. Then there is the EDI, that is Entrepreneurship and Development Institute. Then we have ISRO, that is Indian Space Research Organization. Then there is SAC, that is Space Application Center. Then there is PRL, that's Physical Research Laboratory. Then there is a Plasma Research Institute, which does state-of-the-art research in plasma and high-energy physics. So I guess Ahmedabad, it has a rich history of very, very good, strong, solid educational institutions.
Ahmedabad has every facility which you would look for from a metropolitan city. We have English medium schools, colleges in engineering, medicine, law, management, architecture, industrial design. You have one of the best facilities here. Some of the institutions which attract students from all over India. Indian Institute of Management, National Institute of Design, School of Architecture, medical colleges, engineering colleges attract students from all over the state. Gujarat is one of the states from most, which is one of the states from where you find the graduates going out for studies to one of the best institutions in the world. Even the Indian Institute of Management is a management institution where multinationals come for the recruitment.
This particular building was actually designed by a French architect, a very famous French architect known as Louis Kahn. And believe it or not, the quality of education here is actually up to the same standards as Harvard. And in fact, there are even students here coming from America and other places abroad. So why don't we have a look inside and speak to some of the students. Well, there's some nice places to see in this particular institute. And I'm going to have a chat with some of the students. There's a couple over here, Spielberg. Let's go and talk to them. Hi there, how are you?
Hello.
Hi. Are you from around here?
Yeah, I'm a second year student at Ahmedabad, this place. I've done my engineering in Bombay. I've worked for a year with a company and an engineering firm. And now I'm here in the second year.
So why from Bombay did you choose to come all the way to Ahmedabad?
Well, Ahmedabad is the best institute you have, not just in India maybe, but it's in fact considered to be one of the best in the Asia-Pacific region. In fact, even in the world as well.
We've got a wide mix. We've got from, mostly it's engineering background, but we have other background like from arts, commerce. We have from biotech, from agricultural background. So we have a wide mix. We have professors who have come down to study once again. People who have worked and who have come here.
I'm from Bangalore.
Why have you chosen to come all the way to Ahmedabad to study?
I got into a few other institutes. I felt this is the best amongst a lot. So, in terms of education, in terms of exposure, I felt this is the best amongst a lot.
The institute here in Ahmedabad, apparently you have people coming from all over the place. Yeah. What sort of places are the students here from?
Oh, every nook and corner from India, and it's a real good mix. You get to know all the languages, all the cultures all around India. It's a great place.
This institute has been rated by Asia Inc. to be one of the toughest, to have one of the toughest selection procedures in the world. In fact, there are about 50,000 applicants every year, and only 200 of them are chosen.
Really?
So you have the best of Indian talent from all diverse fields, whether it's engineering, economics, like she is from, or various backgrounds. You have, in fact, people who've done their master's degrees abroad, who've come here after working for a couple of years for multinationals abroad as well.
So what sort of facilities does this institute set up for you?
Oh, the facilities are amazing. Apart from the regular things about the library, the computer center, excellent, very up to date. Food is again, served 24 hours, very good food.
The facilities can be compared to the best in the world. We have companies coming from abroad to recruit from IIMA. So I think all these are all indications, symptoms, so to speak, that IIMA is the place to study in.
You'll find from every region people coming here, so it's a real good cultural mix, and we have very good, fantastic professors who really call us home, who teach us. It's a very close-knit kind of an environment where you can interact. There's no formal kind of a feeling here. You really feel as if I've been here only for 1.5 months, and I feel I'm there inside the institute. Feel like you can feel the pulse.
Right, let's find somebody else to talk to. Oh, here's somebody. Let's work this way. Excuse me, how long have you... Oh, whoa, doesn't matter. Forget that one. Well, from the India's Institute of Management in Ahmedabad, we've now come to the National Institute of Design in Ahmedabad. The NID, or NID as it's known in Ahmedabad, was actually set up in 1961 by the Government of India under the Ministry of Industry as an autonomous national institution for design, education, training, service and research. But apparently it's now gained international recognition. I'm sure you know what's going on behind me, but if you don't, this is Garba, and as you can see, it's really hotting up here. And I'm going to go and talk to some people today about the second topic that we're discussing. Where would you like to live, given the chance, anywhere in the world? So let's see what people have to say about this. I've got a group of people here, let's see what they have to say. Hello there, where have you come from today?
From North London, Southgate.
Why did you choose to live in Southgate?
I've been living there for the last 17 years.
Okay, if you had the option of living anywhere in the world, where would you want to live?
Most probably India or Kenya.
In India.
Where in India?
Ahmedabad.
Ahmedabad. We went to Ahmedabad. I just been to Ahmedabad. We got clips of Ahmedabad. What's so good for you about Ahmedabad?
In city center.
In the city center. You think there's nothing in the world that can compare to that?
No.
I think you're right, actually. It's a brilliant place.
Well, I would like to go back to India and live there.
Whereabouts in India would you go back?
Well, I come from the West Gujarat, but I wasn't born there. I was born in Kenya.
Right.
But I would still like to go back to India and live there because I love the country.
I'll go in India.
Where in India?
India, I'll stay in Baroda.
Go and live in Swaziland.
Swaziland? What's so special about Swaziland? Have you been there?
Yes, I have. Swaziland is a small country south of South Africa. It's a country where it's underdeveloped, it needs developing, it's got a lot of social culture, and it's great. It's freedom, there's a lot of space, and that's where you'd like to go. New York.
What's so good about New York?
The fashion business.
What about the fashion business?
I'm in it. India.
Whereabouts in India?
Bombay.
In India.
Where in India?
Chandigarh. I'm from Chandigarh.
What's so good about Chandigarh?
Lovely place. I born and brought up there. It's a lovely place. Like to go back.
So somebody who's never been there, just saying lovely place doesn't say much.
Nice and clean, and it's in India.
We'll go and live in Mount Abu.
What's so spectacular about Mount Abu?
Well, it's good air, fresh air, peaceful, and that's it.
Don't you get peace in London?
Well, London and peace, it can never go together.
India.
Whereabouts in India?
Bombay.
What's so special about Bombay?
Just the lifestyle.
I think I'll live in the Caribbean.
What? Yeah. I had a young man say the Caribbean. What's so good about the Caribbean?
Nothing. It's a lot of drinking and sun and sea.
And that's enough life for you?
That's enough, if my wife is there.
So sun, sand, sea, and we won't say the rest.
And drinks.
I get told off for the rest.
If things were all right, I would go and live in East Africa, Uganda.
Right. What's the specialities of Uganda? What highlights
I was born and brought up there, you know. And I think I felt comfortable at that time.
Right.
Don't know what is the condition today.
He likes to live in Australia. He prefers Australia.
Australia. What's so good about Australia?
Perth.
It's very beautiful, pretty.
Bombay.
Bombay, what's so special about Bombay?
Because it's in my country, in India.
Rajkot.
Rajkot, we visited the Mela in Rajkot actually.
Oh, that's
What do you find so spectacular about Rajkot?
General life, it's everything.
Buckinghamshire? Buckinghamshire?
That's where I live.
And you'd live there for the rest of your life?
Yes. Oh my God.
They're very easy to please.
In India, I was in Kashmir. Yeah, it's so peaceful there. Extremely peaceful.
I like south of India. I think it's much prettier.
Right. What's so special about south of India?
It's just cooler climate, not as hot as Bombay,
Right.
and not as busy as Bombay.
Okay.
And it's really nice, you know, and lovely beaches there.
You could spend the rest of your life there.
Yes, I could.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, as we see, a lot of people would go to India, a lot of people would go to places like Swaziland and other weird places, and Buckinghamshire. But why don't you let us know where you'd like to go, and perhaps we can make a visit there.
कैसे प्यारे नजारे जरा होली होली चलो मोरे साजना हम भी पीछे हैं तुम्हारे
दुनिया बनाने वाले क्या तेरे मन में समाई काहे को दुनिया बनाई तूने काहे को दुनिया बनाई
प्रथम समरु सरस्वती ने गणपत लागू पाय हो रामवाणी सर्यामा पंखिडा तोडी चाचे पावागढे रे माँ काड़ी ने जैने के जो गरबेरा मेरे माड़ी माँ काड़ी ने जैने के जो गरबेरा मेरे
लाग्यो 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 मने लाग्यो रे कन्हैया मारा तारा गरबानो मने रंग लाग्यो कन्हैया मारा तारा रसनानो मने रंग लाग्यो
आज का प्रोग्राम यूरोस्पाइस का खूब पसंद आया है जो कि आपके लिए खास लंदन से लाया गया है. Please remember to tune in next week where we'll have more of our Bollywood spice, more of our spice chat and the special trips to India, which I know a lot of you are enjoying. Do keep telling us what you think of them. We love reading your letters, we love hearing your comments and reading your postcards. Until then, from Prog, till next week, it's a massive Gidda!
Send your letters and comments to Eurospice, Asianet, PO Box 38, Greenford, London, UB6 7SP.
Sponsored by Shushti Gardens, your paradise home in Ahmedabad.